I made 2 videos in the past that determines I'm taking the red pill, which you guys call it the MGTOW. But as I look deeper through, is it something realistic about it? Because clearly we're living in a modern society with modern technology makes everything change. Culture, tradition, starting from last 20 years compared to human history, it's slowly vanished. And what I mean by that is you have the constant culture, tradition, bring up the young, taught them not to take drugs or sex before marriage or things like that. That was more than, but the last 20 years it wasn't like that. Previous, before the 20 years ago, everything is follow culture, tradition. And I came across watching one of the Stefan Molyneux's video. I love his channel, and that's the reason why I make this sort of so many deep thought videos. And the video is why women and Western civilization fail. It clearly mentioned of the woman who's 41, who parties hard, does one-night stands, and at the end she gave up on men. It's like saying at the end she is MGTOW, but the woman version. And it's how the world is shifting in a dramatic way that nobody can imagine. And the funny thing about it is when I make MGTOW 2 of the videos, I get so many replies, comments, and viewers compared to the rest of my videos, like one-on-one talk like this. And at the same time, I saw my YouTube homepage is flooding all these red pill videos homepage. And I've decided, the less I watch red pill video, the better my mood is. And after I watched the video of women and Western civilization fails, it draws to attention that it's going crazy. Because we're living in a society for the last 20 years, right? It's more hypersexual active. Maybe more than 20 years, maybe 30 years. Where the era is more focused on hypersexual activity and acid, fame, cool, trying dangerous things, trying to do things that you wouldn't able to be accepted for the last thousands of years. You'll be stoned. You'll be disowned. You wouldn't be what you are today. But for the last 20-30 years, things changed. Technology came to our life and things dramatically changed. By watching that woman video and Western society civilization fail, it crushes people. Men can do this and do that, and women can do this and do that. And men blame women for this and that. And women blame for men for doing this and that. But at the end of the day, that's the society that we're living in. We're pushing away from religion. We're pushing away from family, culture, tradition. We are more focused on fame. We're more focused on status. We're more focused on hypersexual. But towards on the end of the video, of mention that someday your parents will die when they get old. When they die, you're by their side. But when you die, taking the red pill, who's by your side? Like literally. I know we don't never think what's ahead of us. We always think of now. Clubbing, drinking, one-night stands, or this and that. But as you get older, you realize how much of that sort of stuff you've done, and you never stop, and you keep continuing to your 30s, you realize when you hit to late 30s, or even to the beginning of 40s, you realize, shit, I really messed up my life. I'm lucky that I'm 26 now when I watch that sort of video. But I just moved out and lived by myself. And the question that hits me the hardest on that video is when you find out on your CT scan or your X-ray scan that you have a brain tumor or you have a cancer, you're living by yourself, that's frightening. That's like nobody was right next to you, will support you. Because by the time you get cancer, you're already like 40s and 50s or even late 30s. By that time, your parents already passed away. And you're by yourself. For me, I experienced that sort of feeling, to be honest with you guys. Last week, before Queen's birthday, after a day for Queen's birthday, I done an endoscopy test procedure. They stick a camera all the way from my anus all the way up to my intestine, and they got rid of one of the extra flesh, which can be cancer or can be anything, whatever it is. And you never take a notice, you know, after surgery, I feel like I'm okay and everything, and I'm just a normal person, human being. But afterwards, I felt really bad because I pushed myself too hard because I want to survive every single day. Earning a dollar, earning money, just to survive every single day. And I came to the point that when I finished the procedure and surgery, I felt the loneliness in my heart. I'm like, is that what living the world is like if I continue to be MGTOW or red pill? So what I'm going to show you right now, this is the first time even taking my clothes off, just show you like how serious it gets. Like, I don't suffer any cancer or anything, but you know, to have this sort of stuff in your body, right, this is nothing. This is like heart monitor. But can you imagine when you're at like at age 40, nobody can support you, nobody can help you, nobody can do anything for you, and you're by yourself in this room. The clock is ticking, the jobs you gotta put on hold, nobody can help you out, and you feel that loneliness. And it, to be honest with you guys, it felt like hell, that loneliness. But can you imagine when you're like 40s, just like that woman who mentioned on that video, it's alright to have cancer or die by yourself. But when I experienced that last week and today with the heart monitor, I felt like if I'm at the age of 40 and be the same, following her same footstep, not as the hypersexually active, but as in like just pushing women away, what's the outcome? At the end, it's going to bite me the hardest. Now, I recently been talking to the girl that my family set me up for arranged marriage, and I've been thinking about it. Even though at the end of the podcast I mentioned, nah, I don't want her. You know, she's probably here for the green card or PR or anything like that. But I realised that, yes, even though there's challenges, even though I will support the woman and everything, I know that's the purpose of life, to bring up another person. But to know that you're dying by yourself and nobody lies around you, that feels really cold, to be honest with you guys. And now I'm actually wanting to break through this MGTOW. Even though I know all these negative facts, I know the fact that I don't want to marry this arranged marriage girl, even though I can't say we are because I'm not accepted, she's not accepted, but the family both sides is pushing for it. I want to open up. I don't want to close up with this MGTOW and red pill, because I realize that even though I know we live in the society that technology is going to be even more advanced, and it's gonna kill a lot of relationships. It's easy to cheat, or it's easy to look up to, you know, what's your surrounding. But one of my friends told me that all these guys are marrying, they don't know when they're gonna get divorced. You gotta give it a try, because you never know. It's just like you're standing right here, you watch this video, you never know if this video is gonna be good or not. And you can click onto another video. Another video is going to be even better. But what I'm trying to say is that the odds, right? You can flick to another video. Wow, it has a catchy DP, you know, thumbnail, and it's a catchy title. But when you click it, it's bad. See, you don't know if it's good or not. For example, there you go. That's an example. But when you knowing that you follow the trend of MGTOW, which she is, right, towards the end, and dying by herself. Is that purpose of life? You have to answer yourself, because for MGTOW and Red Pill, even though you'll be happy by yourself, everything is happy, but towards the end of the life, it's not happy. It's brutal. And you're going to take in a nursing home, and you're going to by yourself, and you're just going to take on medication every single day, and you're going to die young. Is that what life is about? Because I don't find any happiness living through like that. Because the Red Pill and MGTOW videos are very depressing to watch. And people who suffer mental health, including myself, I beg you guys, do not watch it. Even guys who don't watch it, even you guys don't have mental health, don't even watch it, because it's like a cult. It believes in the world that this world is negative, there's no good outcome, it's better to be by yourself. But when you die, guess what? You die alone. So this whole video that I'm making right now, even you watch it today, right now, is that I wanted to abolish this MGTOW thoughts in my mind. I wanted to go out, not now, I'm pretty sure after my studies, I'm going to go out and try my best and find a one, because I don't find any purpose of living a life continuing what that girl has mentioned. At the age of 41, she's going to die alone. Nobody's going to be there on her deathbed or anything around. Is that the purpose of life? Is that happiness that you're going through? Yes, I know finding a partner, it can be happiness or not, and things like that. It's difficult. So yeah, all these buttons, all this stuff, this is nothing, but can you imagine when you turn like 50 and 70s, you got to be wearing this. This is going to be opened up, this heart, you know, test up, whatever, you know, prostate cancer, finger up your ass and things like that, you know, things that it deteriorates after that. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching until now. I appreciate it. I know you don't want to see my titties and my stretch marks if you can't see it from here. But yeah, this is the realization of checking off this stuff. Okay, I know this is not normal. Tomorrow I'm going to bring it back and I'm going to take all this stuff, but it makes you realize life is too short and you never know what's going to happen, but you got to stay happy. Do you really want to die by yourself?